Alright. Mr. Miller, to start off your questions, what is your full character name?
James Miller.
Perfect. We have the same first name. What is your current age and date of birth? This is your IRL.
Be 24 years old, 12/28/2000.
Alright. What skills and contributions can you bring to the Cobb County Police Department?
I feel like I could be very professional. Uh, I mean, respectful. I can keep it, keep in character for sure. Uh, that's about it, I guess.
Alright, that's good. Um, Obviously from your application, I already know. So, for the record, do you have any previous experience? And by them, you can include LSPDFR stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing that for the LSPDFR for a little while now. Just gotten, kind of burn out on the kind of want a little more realism in there. So
Okay, okay.
I, yeah, I'm just trying to switch over and get into the 5M and see how it is over here.
I got you. Regarding, personal yourself, what would you say some of your strengths are? Some things that you are really like, yeah, I got that down all the way.
Uh, you mean personally,
Yeah,
like IRL or?
it can be something that you've done IRL, where it's like that's a good strength of yours. A personal fact about yourself, where it's like, I worked a professional job, so I consider myself professional, stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I've done, I don't know if you've heard of the Solar Patrol, but I've done that for a while now.
Okay.
Over there in like Lagrange area.
I got you.
Uh, yeah, so that's like military background, I guess. I've done that. I've done search and rescue. Uh, I don't know. I mean, I've been the job I've been at now is a full-time job. I've been there. I work mostly night shifts. Been there about 6 years now. So
All right, all right. What would you say some of your weaknesses are? Some things you need to improve on?
uh, that's a good one. I don't know. Um, I'm really not sure.
That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure how to answer that one.
That's good. Um, my bad. Something fell off my desk. How much time would you say you could devote to CCPD
Like per day.
per day, per week, per month?
I could
How?
pro Yeah, I could probably do a couple hours a day. Say at least 4 or 5 days a week.
That's good. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure. Don't stress about the time thing. We all got jobs. We all know how that
right.
goes. I'm pretty sure. For CCPD itself, I know for this announcement, we have 7 hour requirement for the entire month. So it's a 30-day time clock period. Um, so it's hours are nothing to stress about. If you ever got, I got work crazy stuff like that, just tell somebody. They'll be like, all right, man, you're good. Um, as for the department SOP, I'm not sure. I'm assuming you just got here. You probably haven't read that yet.
Yeah, not the department SOP. No, I've read the civilian.
All right, that's good. The department SOP, uh, I'll go over that with you when we begin your training. I'm not going to read the entire thing to you, but it is expected that you do read the thing in its entirety eventually. It's not like a 90-page document where it's 10 paragraphs. It's just some listings and some bullet points that go over basic points and stuff like that. Stuff that we want you guys to be familiar on and understand. Our department does this. We don't do this. Stuff like that.
Okay.
Um, Why did you choose CCPD over other departments?
Um, I was really I seen you guys' videos on TikTok and everything looked realistic and you know professional and I, really I had my eye on the GSP the route, but I think their department's full at the moment, so
Yep.
I mean definitely Cobb County was a good they're close to home for me in real life, so I mean I see them all the time. Uh, I've interacted with them a couple times, nothing bad, but I mean I've got a couple family members that uh that have worked there before, so I mean it looked like a good second choice for sure.
All right. Um, for the next set of questions here, we're going to go into some general knowledge questions. For you, these aren't exactly going to be general knowledge just because you have no experience in by them. Might be because you know some law enforcement stuff. Obviously, this one's going to be pretty simple. The first question is, what are Miranda rights?
Just the rights you would read to someone when you, as your, I guess if you wanted to detain them and any questioning that you would need to do.
Okay, okay. What would you say the difference between a felony and a misdemeanor is?
The severity of the crime, I would guess,
That's good.
would determine, I mean, whether it was a felony or misdemeanor.
What is an aggravated charge?
Uh, any any aggravated charge, I'm guessing. I mean, like ag assault compared to just simple assault.
Okay. That works. Next, we're going to go on to a couple scene questions. I just want to know what your thought process is, how you would handle these scenes involving other people. So I don't need like every scenario, just basic scenario in good detail of how you handle each listed situation. So your first situation is you are on a traffic stop with a driver who was speeding. They are compliant. They hand you their information, no issues. You check their information, and in your CAD system in NCIC, you discover that they have a warrant in the CAD system. How do you go about that traffic stop?
I'd probably ask for felony stop backup. I'd get at least two more units, and then we'd order the driver to step out of the vehicle. At gunpoint most likely. Um, just detain him until we can figure out everything. Uh, definitely search the individual, and then I guess go from there, depending on what the warrant's for.
Okay, okay. Um, my next scene question for you is: you are pulling over a driver who has no registration. When you run his name in your CAD system, it comes back that his registration is suspended. When you ask him to step out of the vehicle, the driver begins to get aggressive to you. How do you handle this situation?
I'm definitely going to call for another unit to assist. Let dispatch know, and then depending on the severity of it, I might request a supervisor. Uh, and then, I mean, if I have probable cause for him to, exit the vehicle, I mean, which obviously I do because of his expired registration or suspended registration. I mean, uh, I just, I guess we'd have to go from there. I'd ask him, a couple times to get out of the vehicle. If he still refused, then we'd have to forcibly remove him.
All right. That is going to be it for the questions that I have for you today. Congratulations, you have passed your interview. Like I said, really the only way to fail is having the incorrect date of birth, which is under the age of 18. So you are good. Regarding you not having a call sign, most cadets normally don't have one. We usually wait till we do the interview first. So I'm gonna get your log put in. It's gonna take me about 20 minutes to do your paperwork. I will get your needs interview role removed, and then I'm gonna mention something to someone about you getting in the roster. If you're not in the roster by patrol today, then what I'll do is I'll train you anyway with a cadet call sign instead of an actual call sign, and then we'll just get you straight away put in as a probationary, get your ride-alongs done. That way, hopefully, either by the end of today, depending on my training with someone else, I'll try and see if I can get you both in at the same time. If not, then we'll either get you done by late end of today or probably midday towards late day tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. You are good to go, brother. Your your interview is complete. You have passed. Congratulations. Like I said, I will get with you. I will ping you an applicant trainee chat. If you have a specific designated time you want to do that training, just go ahead and DM it to me or DM me when you're available to do it, and then we'll get that stuff through.
Okay, appreciate it.
Yes, sir.